Say what you will about 2016, for Disney, at least in terms of movies, it was one of the greatest in a long time. The top 5 grossing movies of the year were from Disney: Civil War, Finding Dory, Zootopia, The Jungle Book, and Rogue One. And at a time when all the studios are constantly churning out massive blockbusters, that's some pretty good going. Now let's take a look at where those movies are placed in the larger Disney brand. We have 2 sequels, a remake, a midquel, and just 1 original story. And just bear that in mind as we take a look at the 9 films which are slated for release in 2017. Beauty and the Beast, remake. Born in China, original, fair enough, yet documentary. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, sequel. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, sequel. Cars 3, sequel. Spider-Man Homecoming, remake sequel. Thor Ragnarok, sequel. Coco, original, and Star Wars Episode 8, sequel. Before we delve further into this, let's just ask the big boss man himself his opinion on sequels.
I don't like to make sequels to my picture, but I like to take a new thing and develop something, a new concept.
Thank you for your input, Waltz. And now I don't think it's a case that the guys at Disney are running out of ideas, at least in the animation department. Just look at Zootopia and Inside Out, even Moana and The Good Dinosaur, and we can only assume that Coco will follow suit. But looking at live action, when was the last time Disney released a major fantasy blockbuster which is entirely original? I'm afraid we may be looking back 10 years with Enchanted. And guess what's coming up in a couple of years? Enchanted 2. To be fair, I can't wait for Disenchanted, but that's entirely beside the point. If we take a look at the official Disney Encyclopedia under sequels, it says, even though Walt Disney professed that he did not like to make sequels, he was occasionally persuaded by economic reality to make them against his better judgment. You don't say. I guess if we do look at this situation from an economic standpoint, this influx of sequels makes sense. What are the 2 biggest franchises in terms of merchandise sales? Star Wars and Cars. That's 2 off our list. The last Pirates movie brought in over $1 billion. Of course it's getting a sequel. Yet so did the first Alice movie, and look what happens when you make the next instalment 6 years later. Also starring Johnny Depp. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is an entirely different ballgame as it relies on the cross-pollination of characters amongst all of its movies. I just think it's unfortunate that this year there's not a title character who's not been seen in a previous release, a la Doctor Strange last year and Ant-Man in 2015. Looking at the live-action fairy tale remakes, I feel all the films so far have been leading up to Beauty and the Beast in terms of the similarities to their originals. Alice and Maleficent were pretty much reimagined. Cinderella was very similar yet removed the songs. The Jungle Book had 2 of the songs. Beauty and the Beast, however, will include all the songs, and then some. So the entirety of Disney's originality for 2017 stands on the shoulders of 1 film. Pixar's Coco. Don't fuck it up. I'm very curious as to your opinion on the state of Disney in 2017 and which of this year's films excites you the most. Join in the discussion down below. I'm Joseph Worthington and this is Quells Co. Be sure to subscribe for more Disney videos and don't stay away too long.